Eve Stella. The afternoon sun, a gentle benediction, warmed the ceramic tiles of my sunroom. Each day unfolded much like the last. A pot of jasmine tea, a crossword puzzle attempting to mimic the complexities of life, and the comforting rhythm of the city humming distantly. I, Eve Stella, a woman seasoned by years and softened by contemplation, found peace in this predictability. My superheroing days, as the tabloids once called them, were long behind me. Now, I was simply a keeper of quietude, a weaver of small comforts. Though, I admit, even quietude can feel expectant. The expectation bloomed into disruption with the arrival of a robin. Not unusual, perhaps, except this robin carried a tiny, metallic briefcase. It landed on my windowsill, cocked its head with unnerving intelligence, and deposited the case at my feet before flitting away. Inside, nestled amongst velvet lining, was a single, glowing blue feather and a note. They remember, Eve. And they need you. It was signed simply, Watcher. A chill, not of age, but of recognition, traced its way down my spine. The feather pulsed with a faint energy, a forgotten resonance from a life I thought I'd left behind. I dusted off my old files, relics from the days when I was known as Astral, protector of the city. The Watcher, an enigmatic figure, who'd guided me in my youth, offering cryptic warnings and strategic insights. Who they were remained a mystery. My investigation led me to a series of bizarre incidents: gravity fluctuations in the financial district, localized time distortions in the museum, and reports of citizens exhibiting strange, almost hypnotic compliance. Something was deeply amiss. Delving deeper into the city's undercurrents, I discovered a pattern. Each incident occurred near one of the old nexus points, locations where the veil between dimensions was thin. And all the disturbances radiated from a single source, a disgraced physicist named Dr. Silas Thorne. He'd been ostracized years ago for his theories on dimensional harmonization, the idea that reality itself could be manipulated through focused energy. He hadn't just theorized, he'd been building something, a device to rewrite the city and possibly the world in his own image. My attempts to reach out to my old contacts, the tech wizards, the mystical scholars, were met with nothing. Blank stares, forgotten promises, erased records. Thorne had anticipated my response, and he'd effectively neutralized my support network. When I tried to infiltrate his laboratory, I was met with a force field that felt familiar. It was based on my own technology, stolen and repurposed. I underestimated him, and I paid the price, forced to retreat with nothing but a bruised ego and a growing sense of dread. Just when despair threatened to consume me, a voice from the past offered guidance. Old Man Hemlock, the eccentric botanist, who'd always supplied me with the rare herbs and concoctions needed for my astral projections, contacted me. He'd been monitoring Thorne's activities, and had discovered a weakness in his device, a reliance on a specific harmonic frequency. He provided me with a counter-frequency emitter, a device powered by the energy of rare moon orchids. "You've always been a gardener of realities, Eve," he said. "Now, it's time to tend to this one." The stakes escalated with each passing hour. Thorne's influence spread, and the city descended into a strange, unsettling calm. People moved like puppets, their eyes vacant, their wills subservient. The news reports became sanitized, filled with meaningless platitudes and manufactured optimism. I realized Thorne wasn't just trying to control the city, he was trying to erase individuality, to create a homogeneous, predictable existence. Time was running out, and the weight of the city, the weight of its freedom, rested on my shoulders. I made a decision. I couldn't rely on brute force or advanced technology. I needed to disrupt Thorne's harmonic frequency at its source, his laboratory, located deep beneath the city's Central Park. But entering the facility was impossible. So, I did the only thing I could. I embraced the power I'd long suppressed, my astral projection. Leaving my physical body behind, I ventured into the ethereal realm, a landscape of thought and energy, to confront Thorn on his own terms. In the astral plane, Thorn awaited me, surrounded by swirling energies and distorted realities. He reveled in his control, boasting about his vision of a perfect, harmonious world. "You're a relic, Eve," he sneered. "A symbol of chaos and individuality. I'm offering salvation." Our battle wasn't physical. It was a clash of wills, a struggle for the very soul of the city. He bombarded me with illusions, attempting to break my resolve, to convince me to join him. But I held firm, channeling the city's collective spirit, its resilience, its inherent beauty. Using the counter-frequency emitter, I disrupted Thorn's harmonic field, shattering his illusions and severing his control. The astral plane began to unravel, and the city below shuddered as its inhabitants awoke from their trance. Thorn, stripped of his power, raged and pleaded, but it was too late. The connection was broken, and his dream of control crumbled into dust. Back in the physical world, the city erupted in a joyous, chaotic celebration of freedom. In the aftermath, the city slowly healed. The erased records were restored, the forgotten memories resurfaced, and the vibrant tapestry of individuality was rewoven. I returned to my sunroom, to my jasmine tea and my crossword puzzles, but I was no longer the same Eve Stella. I'd rediscovered a part of myself I thought lost, a sense of purpose and a willingness to embrace the unexpected. Age had not diminished my capacity for wonder, nor had it dulled my spirit. The sun still warmed the ceramic tiles, but now, the light seemed brighter, the air sweeter. The robin returned, not with a briefcase, but with a single, perfect jasmine blossom. A silent acknowledgement, a quiet thank you. My days might be quieter now, but they were filled with a newfound appreciation for the fragility and the beauty of reality. The world still needed tending, and I, Eve Stella, was ready to be its gardener, one bloom at a time.